Welcome to another presentation at the East Trade Winds, hosted by Bernie Franzgrote and Wayne Pratt. The presentation today is titled Protect Your Business, Empower Your Future. Our guest is Jenny Hansen from Waypoint. Jenny is a seasoned insurance professional at Waypoint Insurance, a leading provider of comprehensive insurance solutions in British Columbia. With a deep understanding of the unique challenges faced by small and medium-sized businesses, solopreneurs, and aspiring entrepreneurs, Jenny is dedicated to offering tailored insurance services that protect clients' assets and support their growth ambitions.
I help business owners protect what they've built through their business. My approach isn't just about policies, it's about understanding your business, identifying risks before they become problems, and making sure you have the right coverage to keep moving forward, no matter what comes your way. I work with businesses like yours to create tailored solutions that provide real security and peace of mind. Today, I want to share insight that can help you avoid costly mistakes, uncover overlooked risk, and make sure your business is built to last. Because when you have the right protection in place, you're free to focus on what matters most, growing and thriving in today's business world. Beyond insurance, I'm deeply involved in the business community. I'm a proud member of the Mechanical Contractors Association of BC, the World Referral Network, and the Greater Langley, Abbotsford, and Ridge Meadow Chamber of Commerce. I sponsor Vantech Vancouver Angel Network, and I'm establishing the Vantech Fraser Valley events. I'm also a host of the WRM Thursday Night Networking event in Langley, BC. At the core of everything I do is a passion for collaboration, helping business not only protect themselves, but thrive. Today, I'm excited to share insights that can help you secure your future and grow with confidence. Let's dive in. Cyber threats are no longer just an IT problem, they're a business problem. In 2023, 16% of Canadian businesses were impacted by cyber claims, yet only 10% of businesses are insured for these risks. That means the vast majority of businesses are exposed to potentially devastating financial and operational losses. Let's be clear, your third party IT company is not going to pay the bills for your cyber claim either. Most contracts with third party IT companies have a 10,000 limit of liability built into their contracts. If you're not sure about your contract, I'm always happy to review it for you. One of the most damaging threats is phishing scams. Fraudulent emails, texts, phone calls, and even social media messages designed to steal sensitive information. These scams can compromise customer data, disrupt operations, and lead to costly ransomware attacks. We can minimize cyber claims. Cyber threats are on the rise, but the good news is that business can take proactive steps to minimize cyber claims and protect their operations. All starts with a strong defense. First, you need to train your employees. The biggest vulnerability in cybersecurity is human error. Teaching your team how to recognize phishing scams and suspicious activity can prevent attacks before they happen. Next, enable multi-factor authentication. Passwords alone aren't enough anymore. Multi-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second verification step, making it much harder for hackers to gain access. Keep your software updated. Criminals exploit outdated systems with known vulnerabilities. Regular updates and secure patches close those gaps and strengthen your defense. Back up your data regularly. Ransomware attacks can lock you out of critical files. Secure encrypted backups ensures you can restore your data without paying a ransom. Have an incident response plan. As an attack happens, a clear plan will help your team react quickly, minimize damage, and get operations back on track. And finally, invest in a cybersecurity insurance policy. Even with the best precautions, breaches can still happen. Cyber insurance helps in the cost of recovery, legal fees, business interruptions, ensuring your business can bounce back. Cybercrime isn't slowing down, but with the right protections, neither will your business. Liability lawsuits, what you need to know. A single lawsuit can be enough to financially devastate a business. Whether it's a customer slipping and falling, a product failure, or contract dispute, liability lawsuits is one of the biggest risks businesses face today. Reality is, no matter how careful you are, lawsuits can happen to any business. Legal fees, settlements, and damage to your operations can cost hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. The key to protection is being proactive. This starts with having the right liability insurance. General liability policies cover injuries, property damage, and legal defense costs. Depending on your business, you may also need professional liability, product liability, directors and officers liability coverage for added protection. Keep detailed records. Contracts, safety protocols, and employee training records can be critical in your defense. Ensuring strong risk management practices, employee training, workplace safety measures, and clear contracts can help prevent lawsuits before they happen. At the end of the day, it's not just about having insurance, it's about having the right coverage. A single gap can mean the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major financial loss. Let's make sure your business is protected. Property damage and natural disasters. In 2024 alone, insurers paid out over $8 billion in property damage claims across Canada. The staggering part is that $7.1 billion of that came from natural disasters in the summer alone. We saw a devastating hailstorm in Calgary, severe flooding in Quebec and Toronto, and wildfires in Jasper that tore through homes and businesses. These events weren't just isolated incidences. They accounted for 60% of the 50,000 claims processed by insurers last year. Natural disasters are becoming more frequent and more severe, and for business owners, the real question is, are you prepared? Standard property insurance may not cover all disaster-related losses. Business interruption insurance, flood and wildfire endorsements, and property risk assessments can make the difference between recovering quickly and facing financial ruin. The reality is we can't control the weather, but we can control how well we prepare. Making sure your business is properly insured isn't just about protection, it's about resilience. Let's make sure you're covered before the next big disaster hits. So one client of mine, they didn't pay their ransomware. They used the forensic services. They were down for about 2 months and it cost them $100,000 a month. So for them, it was a bill of $200,000 on top of all of the services and everything else they needed to use. One of the biggest mistakes business owners make is assuming they're fully covered until a claim provides otherwise. And that's where coinsurance comes in. The coinsurance clause is written into many property-based insurance policy. It requires you to declare your property to a minimum percentage of its value. Typically, it's 90%, but it can be as low as 80 or as high as 100%. If you're underinsured, a penalty will apply, reducing your payment in a claim. The clause treats you like a coinsurer for the percentage of property not insured by your insurance policy. To avoid this, you need to regularly review your coverage limits and consider factors including inflation, renovation, and rising construction costs. Getting a professional appraisal ensures your policy reflects the real value of your property, not outdated estimates. Insurance is meant to protect you, but only if the numbers add up. A simple review today can prevent a costly shortfall when you need coverage the most. Business interruption. Imagine this. You wake up to a call that your business has been forced to close due to a fire, flood, or major equipment failure. You're unable to operate for weeks, maybe even months. The bills don't stop, the employees still need to be paid, and customers start going elsewhere. How long could your business survive? That's where business interruption insurance comes in. While property insurance covers physical damage, it does not cover the loss of revenue while you rebuild. Business interruption insurance replaces lost income and helps cover ongoing expenses like payroll, rent, loan payments, so you can stay afloat while getting back on your feet. Here's the catch. Not all policies are created equal. You need to ensure your coverage is based on realistic revenue projections, take into account inflation and supply chain delays, and include an appropriate indemnity period to cover a full recovery. Disasters don't just damage buildings, they disrupt businesses. The right coverage ensures that when the unexpected happens, your business can recover, not just survive. Directors and officers liability. Many business owners think liability insurance only applies to the company, but what about the people making the decisions? Directors and officers liability insurance is one of the most overlooked coverages, yet it's critical for protecting leadership from personal financial risk. As a director or officer, or even a key decision maker, you can personally be sued for things like mismanagement, breach of duty, wrongful termination, or regulatory non-compliance. These lawsuits can come from employees, investors, customers, competitors, or even government agencies. And without directors and officers liability insurance, your personal assets, your home, your saving, your retirement could be on the line. Many assume that large corporations need directors and officers liability coverage, but small and mid-sized business also are just as vulnerable, sometimes even more so. Having the right directors and officers liability policy ensures that if a lawsuit happens, legal fees, settlements, and defense costs are covered, protecting both you and your company's leadership. your business insured. I have my information up here. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I do business insurance myself, but if you are looking for home or auto, I do have a team with me that does help with all that. I'm on LinkedIn, Blue Sky. I'm also a writer for the WRN media platform if you guys are on that. So I'd love to connect.
Unlock the full potential of networking with East Trade Winds. Are you eager to connect with our esteemed guest speaker and delve deeper into the ever-expanding universe of connections? Simply scan the QR code now and embark on a journey of endless opportunities. Join us at East Trade Winds, where we gather online via Zoom every Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, you're welcome to connect with us. Seize the moment, register for free, and start exploring today. Fancy sharing your insights as a guest speaker? We're looking for you. Reach out to Wayne Pratt to ignite your speaking journey. Email him at wayne@motivateyou.ca or connect with Wayne on LinkedIn. Don't wait. Take action and be a part of a global community that's shaping the future of business networking.